everybody, Capitalist here with a new playthrough. So, yep, as you can see by that title, we're about to do a Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke run. What are the buttons? Okay. Yep, this is pretty much take 2. I tried recording 20 minutes of this before, and yeah, everything went to hell and back. So, anyway, let's get on with this thing. And the sound is sounding really messed up for some reason. Hopefully it won't sound too bad in the final thing. And why is Fraps recording this at 60 frames per second? Who knows? Anyway, let's choose my name. So, yeah, for those of you not in the know, a Pokemon Nuzlocke run is basically a harder way to go through a Pokemon game. Where, like, in a Nuzlocke run, you have to catch the first Pokemon of every route you see. And if a Pokemon faints in battle, it's considered dead. And so you have to, like, you know, release it or just store it in a PC box, never to use it again. I'm not going to be like any of those other, you know, Pokemon players on YouTube and give them a name like Douche or Ass or something. So yeah, we'll just call him Gary. You know, he's Gary fucking O. Okay, so also because, you know, I expect if you're watching a Nuzlocke run, you already know the basics of Pokemon, so I'm not really going to dwell too much on, like, you know, just certain things like the story and, like, just certain game mechanics, so, yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead, get this thing going on. But yeah, Nuzlocke rules, you know, generally differ depending on, like, who's playing the game. For example, like, some people choose to, like, say, not level grind. Some people will actually skip out on a Pokemon if they've already caught it and, like, maybe catch the second Pokemon in the area. But, no, I'm just gonna go with the basic rules. If I encounter a Pokemon I've already caught, well, then I guess I have no choice but to catch it again. And Oak just caught Pikachu. Okay, alright. I'm afraid to speed this up. Actually, let me go ahead and do it. Yay! Okay, now we got more dialogue here, more dialogue. Well, I guess while I'm just tapping Z, I can go ahead and talk about why I chose to do a Nuzlocke for Pokemon Yellow. This is actually my very first Pokemon game, like, ever. I never played Pokemon Red or Blue. This was the only one I had experience with, considering first gen. I mean, well, I did play Fire Red, but, you know, I never played any of the original Pokemons other than Yellow when they first came out. I mean, it follows the anime, like, really closely. You know, I always liked that. Plus, I always thought it was a bit harder than the other two first gen games, considering, you know, you start off with Pikachu and the first gym is Brock. You have no chance of beating him unless you get a Nidoran, Mankey, or a, what is it called? Butterfree. Anyway, key thing about a Nuzlocke run, you name Pokemon. So, I'll go ahead and call him Iggy. Naming him after my favorite Koopaling. So, okay, I thought he was going to say something. Oh well. And now it's time for the first fight. So this is actually going to be interesting because, with Pokemon Yellow, Gary's team is actually chosen considering how you do on the first few battles against him. So yeah, if you lose the first 2 battles, he ends up with a Vaporeon, which would benefit me greatly, but, you know, I can't lose. Otherwise, you know, Pikachu would be dead. Well, Iggy would be dead. Gotta get used to calling him his nickname. So, yeah, if you win one battle, lose another battle against Gary, he'll end up with a Flareon. And if you win both times, he'll end up with Jolteon. Okay. Hopefully this will go a lot better than the first recording. It actually got down to the wire. I was scared. I had to heal. Okay, and looks like it's my victory. Yay! And I get to keep my potion! And we grew up a level! Ooh! Okay, the stats are a lot better on this one, haha! Okay... I really hope the sound won't be too distorted, you know, when everything's all said and done. Because it really does sound like it's messing up in my headset. But you all don't care about that, so let's get on with this little thing. Oh yeah, this little concept was reused for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where your first Pokemon in your party will follow you around, only with Pokemon Yellow it's just Pikachu. Well, in my case, Iggy. What do you have to say, Iggy? Iggy is not impressed. Okay. Whatever. That'll all change very soon. And I am probably not going to make it through this route without encountering a Pokemon, so that means Route 1, I will not be able to catch a Pokemon. Oh wait, I might make it. I haven't encountered one yet. Alright. Because, yeah, I don't have any Pokeballs right now. You won't be able to get Pokeballs until you visited Viridian City. Who knows, I might be able to make it without encountering a Pokemon. And then I can actually catch something here. Oh, more than likely be a Pidgey. Alright? Damn! Okay. Was so close. Rattata. Rattata is so underrated. I like using Rattata. Let's go ahead and kill it. We're going to need some levels. Rattata, you suck. Well, no, you don't. I just said Rattata is underrated, but whatever. That certain Rattata that I was fighting sucked. Okay? Any Pokemon that opposes me sucks. But any Pokemon that I own is automatically awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're here doing this errand for Professor Oak. Gotta visit the Pokemart. And I don't know, I guess while I'm going through all the motions, I can go ahead and talk about the history of Nuzlocke runs. It all started when this guy by the name of Nuzlocke, after one of his like Pokemon nicknames, you know, he was just looking for a challenge for Pokemon Ruby after he beat it a couple times. So he then just came up with these rules to you know, catch the first Pokemon of every route, and if a Pokemon faints in battle, it's dead. Like, he came up with that to sort of add more fun to the game. And he, you know, drew a comic to sort of follow along with his adventures. He posted them on 4chan and they got really popular. So now he has his own website where he updates the comics. Well, he doesn't update that well. He's like Scott Ramos, or however you pronounce his last name, from VG Cats. Both of them update terribly. But when they do update, they tend to be good updates. Yeah, check out the Nuzlocke website. I think it really is just Nuzlocke.com. And check out like his comics and some of the fan comics too. Off the top of my head, I know one of the fans by the name of Hale. Like, his comics are great. Like, they're probably the best ones on there. But he doesn't really update the fan section as much as his own little comic section, so you know, just go to the forums on the website and you can just see all the different, you know, updates. Yeah, that's the word, updates. Okay, here's Gary fucking Oak. Grown stronger. Yeah, your Pokemon has grown stronger in 2 minutes. Wow. So, okay, can I just skip this? Alright, we got a Pokedex, yeah. And just skipping this. Okay. And no, I did not mean to talk to Pikachu. He's still not impressed. Okay. Should I get a town map? Actually, yeah, I will get a town map. You never know, you never know. They could come in handy. Yay. And now, onward to this route, where once again I cannot catch a Pokemon. And I can't even come back to catch a Pokemon. I killed the first Pokemon on this route. Did I get the potion from him? Alright, yeah, I did, okay. And hopefully this time I won't make the same mistake I did before and forget to buy Pokeballs. I was so pissed. And another Rattata. I think this should put me up a level, actually. Oh yeah, in terms of how this is going to be structured out, well, because this is my spring break, haha, I'm going to do one episode of this a day. You know, 20-minute episodes. You know, it should be good. And, you know, after spring break, this will be updated once a week. I thought I was going to go up a level. Should I go ahead? Yeah, alright, I'll fight one more Pokemon. Can never be too careful. But, I'm going to update it, like, once a week after spring break. You know, and, like, if people like what they see, I might... I mean, well, if more people start, like, you know, commenting and stuff, I might have it so that, like, third comment chooses the name of a certain Pokemon. Why are you not going up levels? Whatever, we can come back to that. Alright. And also, because I'm updating this daily for this week, it won't interfere with my other playthrough parts. I'll be uploading those too. Okay. And yeah, I really do need to remember to buy Pokeballs this time. I was so mad. Because I think I did actually encounter a Nidoran, and I didn't have the Pokeball to catch it. I was so mad. And yeah, I really do need to catch a Nidoran on here. Nidoran is so overpowered on Gen 1. Especially if it make it a Nidoking. Not that there's anything wrong with Nidoqueen, but I'd rather have a Nidoking. And we'll go ahead and get 10. Okay. All is well. All is well. Also, I'm not entirely sure, like, if Gary will show up over here to the left before I hit the grass or after I hit the grass in that area. But I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful. I'll go there after I've caught another Pokemon or two and train them up, and then I'll fight them. Because in a Nuzlocke run, you want to be careful, because if a Pokemon faints, that's it. You can never use it again. Yeah, I'll go up here and maybe catch a Pidgey or something. And I don't feel like talking to you, old man. Haha, you suck. Okay. And he is gone. I love being able to speed up. Oh my god. I could be save stating. No, save stating is cheap. I won't save state. I won't be like that. Not for Pokemon. Anyway, let's go up here. What will be the first Pokemon we catch? I'm excited. Are you? Okay. Pokemon. Oh, there we go. And it'll be Nidoran. Oh. Nidoran female. I don't want a Nidoking. I mean, queen. Alright, I'm a bit afraid to Thunder Shock it. I got 10 Pokeballs. I got 10. 1, 2... Damn! Okay. Alright. Screw it, I'm going to throw caution to the wind. Thunder Shock. If you get a critical hit, Iggy, I swear to God... Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll risk another one. Go ahead, Iggy. Alright, that should be good enough. So, yep. Our first Pokemon will be a Nidoran female. I would rather have a Nidoran male, but whatever. We're not sexist here. We're not sexist. And new Pokedex data will be added. Poison Pin Pokemon. A mild-mannered Pokemon that does not like to fight. Beware, small horns secrete venom. Okay. You want to give it a nickname? Yes. What shall I name her? Okay, because I'm having a brain fart right now, we'll just stick with the, I don't know, what's it called? Koopaling theme. For right now, I'll just call her Windy-O. After Windy-O, Koopa, where's the D? Right there. Space. O. Period. Okay. So yay, we got our team of Nidoran and Iggy. Nidoran and Pikachu. Thus named Iggy and Windy-O. I don't know, should I name all my Pokemon after the Koopalings? Nah, because I don't really like Roy like that. I mean, no. Roy's cool. It's Morton Jr. I don't like. Yeah. Really, I don't like Wendy O either. She's so cheap on those games. Especially in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But hey, none of that has anything to do with Pokemon, so, yeah. What the hey, I'll go ahead and catch something in the Viridian Forest, too. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, but anyway, how this is also going to be structured out, level grinding, for the most part, will be cut out. So will a majority of battles. You know, I'll keep in some every now and then, especially the ones that get, like, really intense. Everything that happens in gyms will stay. Key story elements will stay, too. And, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Am I ready to put her at the front of the party? It's just Viridian Forest. It's nothing too bad. Alright, so here's hoping for a Caterpie. It'd be funny if I got a Pidgeotto just like walking right into the grass. Because yeah, Pidgeotto can appear in this forest. He has like a 9% chance of appearing. You know, and they did that just to follow along with the anime, how Ash caught a Pidgeotto, like the first Pokemon he caught, really. So, anyway, what is this? Oh, we got a Pokeball. Okay, we made up for that one we wasted. And Caterpie. Yay, Caterpie! Level 4? Oh, level 3. Okay, I am not used to the back sprites from Gen 1. It's been so long. Okay. Just gonna weaken it. Oh no. Okay, that should be good enough. It's only a Caterpie. You don't have to worry. Alright, Pokeball, go! 1, 2, 3. Yay. So yeah, we caught a Caterpie. And by the way, I just let the Pokeball do its thing. You know, like those people who swear by tapping A or holding A and B or, you know, matching the rocks. That's just superstition. They don't tend to work. At least I don't think they do. They never work for me. Anyway, Caterpie the worm. If you touch the feeler on top of its head, it will release a horrible sting to protect itself. Ew. That's disgusting. And now what shall I name Caterpie? Screw it, I'll just call him, Riley. No, Ridley. Actually, no, that sucks. I'll call him Riley. Off of, Riley from the Boondocks. Did I spell that correctly? No, what? Screw it. We'll call him Ripley. I don't know why. I just like the name Ripley. Yeah, I'm not really going to be doing with the puns for this. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I think we have a decent team now, so I'll go ahead and start grinding up some levels and, you know, maybe attack Gary over there at the route to the left of Viridian. Or if he doesn't even show up because I made it into Viridian Forest, you know, then I'll just go ahead and hopefully catch a Mankey then. Or a Nidoran male. You know, have both a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen, that'd be nice. So, yep, don't really have much more to add to this at the moment, other than I'm just going to be level grinding off camera. I pray to God none of my Pokemon will die. So far, this is going a bit better than my first recording, though. Okay. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching so far. I'm going to be uploading this daily throughout the week, like I said. Give me your thoughts and, you know, some suggestions. Who knows, leave some nicknames down there in the comment section. I might use one later on. And that's pretty much all I have to say. You want to add anything, Iggy? Iggy's still not impressed. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game, and I will call it a day. So, yep. Oh, yeah, erase that old file. It's been deleted from history. Wait, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.